Hello, this video is to talk about AQA Unit 4.8 from Chemistry, Chemical Analysis, and it's the first two sections, Pure Substances and Formulations. So I want you to think, pure. What does the word pure mean to you in the land outside chemistry, in the real world? Can you think of any things that might be described as pure? I'm hoping some of you thought of orange juice, which is something that you quite often see in the supermarket, and it's sold as pure orange juice. There are other orange drinks that are not called pure orange juice. And pure orange juice simply means a juice that's only got orange in it. There's nothing else there. Whereas some of the ones that don't say pure orange juice might have sugar or various other things added. However, in chemistry, we use the word pure to mean something even more specific than that. We would use it to mean just one compound or one element. So orange juice is actually a mixture for us. It's got water, it's got sugar, it's got citric acid, it's got a variety of other different things in it. For us in chemistry to have something that was pure, it might be just the water, or it could be just the citric acid. That was something that we could say is pure. So an example of a pure element would be a lump of gold that had nothing else there, and pure water is 100% H2O. This is actually useful to us more than just a statement, because pure chemicals have a specific melting and boiling point, and you can test if something is pure by measuring what temperature it melts or boils at and comparing it to what it should be. So try and have a think, what is the boiling point of water? Hoping that you came up with 100 degrees Celsius. So a practical that we would do, and if we were in an actual lesson just now, you would get a sample of water, you would heat it up and measure the temperature that it boiled at. We would give you one pure sample of water and it would boil at 100. And then we'd give you a sample of water where we'd added, say, some salt. And what you discover is that a mixture boils at a different temperature. And sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower than the original one. The key is that it's different to what the reference would be. Okay, a different orange drink, Scotland's favourite. Now, you could buy lots of different types of orange juice and they might all taste slightly different. However, it should be that if you buy Iron Brew, it will always taste the same. And the reason is because it's something called a formulation. And what that means is that it's a mixture, but it's exactly the same every time because it's being made in a factory or a laboratory. If you have orange juice, then it's grown and the mixture is not as controlled. Now, the key thing that you have to remember is a definition for a formulation. It's a mixture designed as a useful product, and that's why it's got to be the same every time. And there's a few places where these might be used. Paint. You're going to want paint, if you're buying more than one tin, to be the same in each tin. Foodstuffs. I don't just mean an apple, that's something that's natural. But if you buy something that's processed like Iron Brew, then you want it to be the same every time. Medicines. Really important that they're the same every time. Inks, same as the paint. And fuels. You want them to be the same every time. Okay, and if you want somewhere where formulations link a little bit into the news, Iron Brew caused lots of outrage in Scotland when the formulation was changed because previously it had enough sugar to give a heart attack to the healthiest person in every bottle, and it is now something that's got far less sugar and is therefore healthier. Thank you, everybody.